Yep. It's me. Yep. It's me.
The guy that triggered all the vamps everywhere worldwide is me. Yup. And you know why I did it? Because I had to take a stand for the people. This is music we're talking about. And y'all love to act like Vamp Carti got talent. Now, hold on. I know you're about to get triggered, girl. But calm down. I'm not going to be biased at all on this. I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. Now, I know y'all getting triggered like Speed. You're comparing Speed, a YouTuber, to Vamp Carti, our Lord and Savior? Yep, I did that. And you know why? Because let me debunk real quick. Now, I'm going to admit, in the beginning of the video, I'm going to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Vamp Carti, okay? He makes hype lit music, I understand. It's lit. It's to get everybody lit. But I'm not talking about Cash Carti in this video. I actually like Cash Carti. I think Cash Carti is actually really good and kind of unique. But Vamp Carti, no, trash. I'd rather listen to Speed right now than put on some Vamp Carti in my car. I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all like to be like, in front of the females, you playing Speed? Yup, I'm playing Bounce That Ass. I ain't playing Sky or DRACO.
DRACO.
Let me calm down before the AirPod uses ears bleed. Okay, so here we go. Here's the point, man. Let's get into it. Now, everybody says Vamp Carti makes lit music, turnt music. I've even invited Vamp Carti fans onto my live. I go live on TikTok. And I've offered them to play a song for me. And then they play songs, and Carti's really saying a whole bunch of nothing. And they always explain to me like, nah, man, it's Atlanta, man. It's the culture. It's lit music. It's turnt music. It's rage. You wouldn't understand. I'm a real Vamp. That's why you don't understand, man. You're not a Vamp like me, man. I swear Carti fans might believe in Santa Claus. They actually might. It's actually grown men going around saying, I'm a Vamp. I'm a real Vamp. Yeah, Carti's King Vamp. Like, what are we talking about? I actually probably think I'm an old head by the way I'm speaking, but I listen to a lot of the younger artists, okay? I listen to Baby Santana, Young Chris, Lil Yachty, Lil Xavier, Autumn, okay? So I'm not an old head, okay? I'm just like, yeah, I just really don't get the lit thing, man. Like, I remember Famous Dex back in the day, hit him with it, you know what I'm saying? I remember the lit music, but Vamp Carti is just not talented to me. Now, I know what y'all thinking. I'm talking too much. I need to get into the facts. Okay, let's get into it. So, Vamp Carti, I already said I don't like him. He's not really talented. He just screams a bunch of random words on the mic to lit beats, turnt beats, great 808s, all that, okay? And it becomes a hit. I understand it's lit music, it's turnt, it gets you rage out, okay? Let's go. And Speed, for example, I think they're both the same. Speed goes on the mic in the booth, says a whole lot of nothing. But it just sounds good. It sounds good words together, good sounds, you know what I'm saying? They're like some popping beats. But it's like Speed isn't talented either. So I would say they both aren't really that talented. But you know what? Speed is a little talented. I mean, obviously he's a talented streamer, but we're all talking music right now. Vamp Carti, not that talented music-wise to me, and Speed, not that talented music-wise to me. So to me, they're equal, or I'd rather listen to Speed. Now people are going to say, why are you comparing a streamer/YouTuber to an actual artist? Well, here's why. They both make music, and both their music actually goes very viral. Speed, who has plenty of songs on YouTube that's in the millions of views, trending on YouTube, every time he drops a song, it's pretty much going to hit 1 million in like the first couple of days or the first day, you know what I'm saying? He's really popping music-wise too. And to me, they're really the same because they both play into personas. Speed is like this crazy guy that acts kind of wild online, and that's a persona. Like, he doesn't really act that way. People have said, like, in person, he's not too crazy. Off the camera, he's actually pretty normal. Same thing with Carti. Carti plays into this Vamp persona that he was never really into back then. He was Cash Carti, now he's a vampire all of a sudden. Fans must just think Count Dracula bit his and now he's a vampire. Like, what's going on? Realistically, people like Lil Uzi Vert, Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion, and maybe Travis Scott a little bit, Trippie Redd actually, they all bit into this, you know, not really bit, but they turned into this emo persona because then like the emo kind of sad boy vibe, you know, kind of gets everything, kind of gets the music thing going. Like, people feel this persona, like Lil Uzi Vert with all the satanic stuff going on. People constantly ask Lil Uzi Vert about all the evil stuff he does, and he says, oh, don't believe that, guys. I'm normal. He always says he's a normal guy, you know, Leslie, you know? But it's always like Cash Carti was already solidified. Lil Uzi Vert was already solidified. You don't have to play into this emo persona or any persona you want to play into. I know it gets the views going on the streams, but you'll still be a successful artist without all this persona going on. You could be a normal guy, or not normal, but you don't got to be a vamp, which are fake vampires. You don't got to be Leslie, which I don't even know what that is, an anime character. Or my fault. I think it's Lil Uzi Vert's pronouns, by the way. But that's besides the point. The point is Speed and Carti both play into these personas, these little fake personas that go on. So I'll compare them. I don't care if you won't compare them, but I will. And they both make music where they say a whole lot of nothing to try and get turned, like Speed with World Cup and Shake, just trying to have fun with it. And I can say the same thing about Carti. Carti just has fun in his music, trying to get lit and turned. And currently, Speed has about 2 million monthly listeners on Spotify. So I can kind of say he's an artist a little bit at least. So let's go on YouTube. And if I compare their views on YouTube to music videos, I can say that Speed kind of clears Carti out the water. Speed's song they dropped about a year ago called Shake on YouTube has 178 million views on YouTube. That is Speed's most viewed song on YouTube. So now if we go to Carti, which is Magnolia, for example, one of his biggest songs, that song has 184 million views on YouTube. That is only 6 million more than Speed's song Shake. And let's keep in the fact that Speed's song came out about a year ago. Magnolia is like 5-6 years old at this point. So therefore, Speed is about just as much popping as Playboi Carti when it comes to music videos, because his song Shake has only a couple million less views than Magnolia. Magnolia came out almost 6 years ago at this point. Speed's song Shake only came out like a year or 2 years ago. So therefore, Speed's views are just more impressive, and he's a very successful artist on YouTube. Now, y'all might bring up Playboi Carti as the actual artist, and he's on Spotify and all these streaming services. Okay, Speed's not really on streaming services that much, but he does have the 2 million monthly listeners, like I said, on Spotify, which is still impressive because he's not a real artist. His main job is YouTube. Playboi Carti's main job is music. So therefore, shouldn't Playboi Carti be miles ahead of him? I could argue if Speed quit YouTube and streaming and he took music as a full-time job, maybe he'll be even closer to Carti than we think. There's been other meme rappers such as Ugly God or even Lil Pump that were very successful at a time period in their career, so we can't really argue that Speed wouldn't be successful. I also want to note the influence that Speed's song have. We all know Playboi Carti or Vamp Carti has the rage going crazy, and everybody call themselves a vamp, which is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's influence. But Speed has the same influence in his music. He had everybody bouncing that ass and doing the bounce that ass dance crazy with Aiden Ross and all that. And he also had the Shake song going, doing the Jersey Club dances and all that, and people was doing that. And he also has World Cup, and he had the whole world, little kids, the whole little kids singing World Cup. Nobody even knew what soccer was really like that. Everybody likes basketball and football usually in America, but people like soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo, all these people, football as in soccer, by the way, that is getting popularized by Speed himself. That's influence in music. So that's one argument to note. Speed is arguably more influential than Carti is. If you want evidence of that, go ask your little sibling or little cousin and go sing God is good, God is, or go ask them to sing like World Cup or something. They're going to probably sing it bar for bar, word for word, and know the dance and everything. And everyone knows if you have influence over the kids, that's big influence. It's influencing the whole generation. And I already know some people are going to be like, man, you're bringing up a streamer, man. YouTube stats. All right, so let's get into it. Playboi Carti's song Sky, which is like one of the recent songs on Whole Lotta Red that blew up, only charted 88. It peaked at 88 globally. Speed's song called World Cup peaked at 62 globally. Now, I'm pretty sure neither of them charted on official Billboard because I looked it up. Not to mention, Playboi Carti only has 14 songs on Billboard, which really isn't that much for a really mainstream poppin' artist. But just trying to compare recent song to recent song, Playboi Carti's Sky compared to IShowSpeed's World Cup. IShowSpeed's World Cup charted top 75 on the UK official charts. Playboi Carti has only had 2 songs chart on the UK official chart, and that was all the way back in like 2020. And one of them was the feature with Drake. And really, it's just a carry, to be honest. I mean, it's Drake. If Drake made a song with Speed, it'll probably go like top 10. Just saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's Drake. This is just really to rebuttal anybody that says Speed's not an actual artist. I mean, that's what makes it even more impressive. He does streaming full time. Playboi Carti's the full time artist, even though he takes like big hiatuses. And Speed still has like global influence with the World Cup song, and he's charted before. And the man Speed has like more monthly listeners than your favorite underground artists such as Summers, Can, SSG Kobe, Young Chris, all of them, to be honest. So I don't know why you can't call him an artist. Making music is obviously his backup thing, but he's still pretty successful at it, getting millions of views on YouTube consistently. And I'm pretty sure the man Speed was like in a World Cup commercial during the World Cup. I don't care what anyone says. If that's true, that's influence. That's a big impact. And I'm going to be honest with you. Speed's music is kind of dog shit. But to me, Carti's music is dog shit too, because he just screams random things in the mic, random onomatopoeias, and it'll still just chart because he has a cult fan base, just like Speed. So if you want to blame one, blame the other. I just gave you a quick little rundown of why I choose Speed over Carti if I had to pick one, because I actually listen to Speed a little bit, just as jokes, but some of it's kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie. Just like I think Cash Carti's pretty fire, but Vamp Carti, no. Throw him in the trash, man. That's all I got to say about this topic. And if you get mad, I'm sorry, but I'm out.
World Cup.
Now I'm stuck on my head. Okay, now I'm really out.
Big kicking little king shit. Nigga, you make me sing shit. I get money, swing chain shit. Yeah, bet your bird, she brainless. Put them brushes on you and we paint shit. All my niggas killers and we stain shit. Bet you my artist, you know that I bang shit. Yeah, I been with this Grace Smith. Got your bitch in my gym and I'm leaving her weightless. Yeah, I gave her a taste test. And she sucking a crazy ass so that she shameless. She was going to some braces.